All right, let's get into it. All right. 4, record keeper, Akashic records, the halls of wisdom. This is ancient knowledge, right? Your divine path, shared learning, the wisdom of an elder. Again, ancestors. I feel the 3 of Pentacles energy. Your divine path. So I'm reading this. I'm feeling the 3 of Pentacles. I'm feeling this, like your divine path. And the record keeper, you have access to these records a lot. It's like a library. There's literally books, a library shelf on the bottom, and musical notes. You have messages and answers and information in coming through in music when you listen to music. You have access to ancestral knowledge to help you along your path. It's like a library you literally ask for guidance for, which is the point of my channel. Let's flower together. Let's bloom together, right? Okay, so this mandala holds the energy of the great halls of wisdom and brings forth divine guidance. Divine guidance. The great halls of wisdom contain all that we are and have been. The great hall, it is a library of divine wisdom that, just as each soul continues to grow, is ever evolving. The great halls also contain divine blueprints, or one's Akashic records. Beyond the earthly plane, the record keeper also contains ancient keys that can unlock sacred teachings from advanced civilizations that inhabit alternative planes of existence. To access information from the great halls of wisdom, one must listen with an open heart and with no expectations, for there is a consciousness held within only. There is a consciousness held within, and only those that seek with pure intention will gain entry. You are being called to bring higher ways of being into your present life for the greater good. This mandala seeks to unite each person one at a time to increase awareness and expansion by harmoniously blending ancient ways within modern times. It is time for you to be aware of the birth of a melodic sound vibration that will sing to the song lines across the globe. Return of the divine feminine. Ancient ways that brought us peace and prosperity, and if we embrace them, as the Grail Code said, we will have peace for millennia. Peace and prosperity and growth and evolution and creativity, and children will be nurtured and cared for. Key elements: rose pink ray, hand chakras, ear chakras, heart chakra, air element, which is swords. Swords are air elements. Your knowledge is your sword. Your access to ancestors and ancestral knowledge is a sword. It's a weapon for your arsenal. Air element, music, vibration, song lines, divine blueprint, wisdom, whales. I wonder if the whale and orca card will come out of the starseed deck, because the starseeds are here to help you with exactly what we're getting ready to reveal, or the divine feminine revealed to me and that I want to share with you. But we're going to get into that. But I feel that whale energy, that water energy. So again, and then the card that I used as the bookmark for that was the 9 of Swords. More swords. Mental energy. This represents something coming to an end, but the 9 of Swords, we're almost to the 10, to the completion, but this is about sleepless nights, anxiety, fears, nightmares, worry. What keeps you up at night, wakes you up. But it's coming to an end. It's coming to an end, and we have access to those answers, whether we believe it or not. So this began my journey And I think actually we can do the reading. I don't believe, let me just check. I see one little bookmark. Row. Oh, yeah, this is when it got intense for me last night. And this is perfect. Yeah, this is, wow, serendipity. Beautiful. Thank you. Wow, for the highest good. Wow, wow, wow. Purple and silver rays coming in, protection, swords. And coming in fast, Knight of Swords. And then we have the Ten of Wands under that, putting down all that hardship, not carrying this weight of this bullshit matrix. Pardon my French. And then we have the Empress, again, divine feminine, cornucopia, blessings, goddess, return of the divine feminine, where we go back to a society of peace and harmony. Yeah, we get away from this feeling lack, feeling like there's no help, no answers, no connection. You're out in the cold, consumed by what, what is weighing upon us that we need to put down. Ten of Wands, Moon, Tarot of a Moon Garden. I love it. I'm a Cancer, I'm a water baby, so I have the Tarot of the Moon Garden just to resonate. I wanted to look up 3 energy because 3 was, and like I said, this is actually where it started. It's funny that that's where we're ending it and starting the reading. Beautiful. I wanted to understand 3 energy. So 3 represents the first fruition of the balanced union of the 2. It is the synthesis of inspiration, cooperation, and growth. 3 points are the minimum required for the first closed shape, the triangle, to form. 3 is also found 3 times, 3, 6, 9, with the decad, within the decad, which is the 10. It represents expression, creativity, manifestation, and integration. 3 moves beyond partnership into group collaboration. 2 of Cups is partnership. Into group collaboration, which is 3 of Pentacles, and that's exactly what I thought when I was reading this. That sounds like 3 of Pentacles energy. Beyond the balanced polarity of the 2 into something more that requires a new, more complex balance, a pattern that will now begin to repeat through the rest of the numbers. And I got the 3 of Pentacles as the bookmark. The same energy that I felt. Mysterious, random. The divine intelligence is so, it's like adventurer. Working together, collaborating. We're creating something new on this planet. The old system is dying and fading away. That's why we need to go with the flow. Because we're creating something new. That's what the 3 is about. It's about moving from one. We have this 2-party system. We have this duality base, but it's time to integrate some new concepts, some new higher information, and create something new together in partnership, which is what according to the Grail of the Oracle Code. Oracle of the Grail Code. That's what the society used to be like. We worked in partnership together. So this is how this all tied in as I began this reading to find information for the new moon. And I'm so fascinated to see what is going to come up. And underneath Guardian was Temperance. Good job, everybody. Well done. It was hard, but you stayed balanced. You sort in the spirit of sorting out what you don't need, like it said for the Virgo moon. You've moved forward even in the hardest of times, even in spite of yourself. And it's giving you the balance and the overstanding you need. And there's great gratitude. Gratitude is in reverse, but gratitude is coming in from the divine feminine for those of you who've been waiting and who've been aware and who have received the messages. All right, so now we're going to get into it. So let's just... Alright, we cleared our energy. I did 9 just because I just really want to put as much into this reading, because I believe so. This is where I'll start. Actually, I do have one more thing to read before we start the reading. So this was when I read the meditation for the Guardian card in the deck. That's when I understood what the swords and the armor and the imagery on the sovereignty and the crown chakra and the Knight of Swords and all the instinct. This is why. Let me read the meditation to you. This is the meditation that you do for the Guardian card, right? Protection. How do we protect ourselves? Mothers out there who are worried about your children, how do you protect? How do you send your child out there? Well, first there's a mechanism. Let's just play around. It's free. I mean, it's not free. I'm sorry. Nobody's life is free. I don't mean that. But testing, not testing. Let's just say, what would you envision your protection as? If you could put a force field around yourself, what would that look like? Or if you could create a barrier so that someone couldn't hurt you, or something to deter, keep somebody from even, what would that look like in your mind's eye, in your imagination? Where would that look? What would that look like? So that being said, this is the Guardian card. So in this meditation, you trance journey and you align with the energy of, or you visualize and align with the energy of the archetype Joan of Arc. And the forge is lit and it is warm in the room. Jean instructs you to sit in a chair. Jean of Arc is Jeanne, Jean, my high school French. Anyways, instructs you to sit in a chair by the fire and get comfortable as she takes a chair. She tells you to close your eyes. She will guide you. See, sense, or feel love in your heart. Let yourself dissolve into that love. Now, take a deep breath, and as you exhale, align with your soul. See, sense, or feel your third eye with the new moon energy, right, in the card, located in between your eyebrows on your forehead and in the Silver Wolf card. Now breathe light in and out of your third eye. You do so feeling a great sense of peace and well-being. Your armor is made of the light you generate in your third eye, Jean continues. Then she asks you to stand up while continuing to breathe light in and out of your third eye. You do so. Jean asks you to surround your body in the light and tells you that you are creating a garment that you can easily wear. It can be as big or small as you want. You focus your attention on enveloping yourself in white light. You feel something tingly surround you. It feels very comforting. Jean walks around surveying your suit of white light. She asks you how it feels and you tell her very good. She tells you, but don't stop. Now tell your shield that you wanted. Tell your shield what you wanted to do for you, being very specific. Now tell your shield what you wanted to do for you, being very specific, and you do so. Jean tells you that you are ready to open your eyes, and you do so. She takes your hand and leads you to a mirror. As you stand before it, you immediately notice your armor. You feel very safe and protected. Jean takes your hand and you both return to the farm. She tells you it would be good to test the armor and asks whether you are willing. You say, yes, okay. Just for the fun of it, she tells you. Envision a scene from your life where you wish you had your armor. You do so. Jean continues to tell you to see the same scene. And now you are wearing your armor. You do so, noticing how much different you feel, how much stronger and more impervious. Jean asks you if there was any difference, and you tell her what you experienced. Now pull up a chair, because this is what it's about. This is the light bulb. The armor works, Jean says. All you need to do is remember to use it. And concludes with saying it is time for your return. So that's where the meditation ends, and I won't read the rest of it. But so that's this. The divine feminine, gentlemen, represents your intuition. That's what the divine feminine in this reading message is: activating your intuition, your gifts, your abilities, your divine inheritance that connects you, that gives you your power. You are your own guardian. You were sent here, as I've always said. Your creator never sent you here without something to protect you. And it's your armor. We have to put on our light suits, our spiritual armor, our intuition. And until that's what the return of the divine feminine means. Getting back in touch with those divine abilities, the gifts from the goddess, our divine abilities to know when there's danger and listen to that voice that says, don't go there today, don't do this today, make a right, or get in your car today and go here because you're, or, buy a lottery ticket, or, stop in here. What that voice, you know what I'm talking about. Instinct. Ancient knowledge of how to use your gifts. Star Child, the seven sisters, the chakra system. This is what is happening. This is where the answer lies, in us getting back in touch with our spiritual protection, our Jedi powers. This is about male and female, the balance, men and women. We have protection. We have to use our instinct and our abilities to tell us which direction to go. We have spiritual armor that we can use to protect ourselves. And that's what this new moon is going to be about. Because don't you think we need something? Don't you think we need I'm interested in the Light Seers deck, if the Knight of Swords will come out in the Light Seers deck, because it's one of my favorite tarot cards. I resonate with all my decks, Oracle and Tarot. I love them. They're so magical. I'm having a great time. I hope you are too. But what I want to say is, tune in to part 3. I'm sorry. Part 4. We're going to do this reading. But the Knight of Swords in the Light Seers deck is when the hero, that moment when the hero realizes he's got to go save the day, and he goes to jump in the Batmobile or takes off in flight or whatever it is, grabs whatever he needs to go save the day. That's the night. That's the energy in the light seer's desk and the imagery. And I'm curious to see if that sword will come out when we do it. And this is magical. And we're going to go ahead. I'm going to end this here. We are going to do 4 videos because I want to just get right into the reading on the next video. All right. Stay tuned for the one, for the all, for the highest good. I love you, beloveds. You are more powerful than you know. And you are protected and you are guided. And it is time for us to learn how to protect ourselves, right? It's time for us to become our own guardians. Be free. And it's interesting, there's the moon in there, right? The moon energy is in this warrior. This card, now that I've done all of that, this card has a whole new meaning to me. The crown chakra, the divine feminine is here. She has a crown on. She's anointing, blessing this knight who's going off to save the day. All these people are putting their faith, they're watching. This is you. This is your divine masculine and your divine feminine. The return of the divine feminine, anointing us with our true sword, which is our supernatural abilities that we've always had. Intuition is just the beginning. All of us were born with gifts, rare gifts. I know the words are backwards. I'll work on that, but right now I just wanted to get the messages out. But yeah, this represents us freeing ourselves by freeing our gifts through our third eye, our divine inheritance, to protect ourselves, which is actually resonates with me very much. Our instincts, our divine feminine instincts. That's what it means for the men. Using your feelings, your intuition. Jedi. We have to become Jedi. Alright, let's do this reading. No. Alright, old-fashioned way. Bye.